This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 6th of February. I'm James Spann. A frigid morning, but a nice warm-up today and a pretty decent weekend ahead. Let's go in there and remind you first off that we will be rolling along with the First Alert Weather Team Storm Tour next week. We will be in Marion County on Tuesday at Winfield, Pickens County on Thursday at Reform. And we'll be there between 4 and 6:30. Just come by when you can. Say hi. We have some cool stuff to give away. Watch me do the weather segments on ABC 3340 News. We had a great time this week. Clay County back on Tuesday and Cherokee County last night. Trough is off the East Coast. We have a dry northwest flow aloft, but man, it's cold to start the day. Look at Fort Payne. They're down to 16. Our observer at Black Creek near Gadsden, Vic Bell, is down to 13 just before sunup. Birmingham at 22, but with a bright sunny day today, we'll expect a high in the middle 50s. Nationally, pretty cold in the east, but again, thankfully, this cold shot, at least for us, won't last too long. The next one is due in here toward the end of next week. We note that most of Alabama is under a red flag warning for a high wildfire danger. And off to the west in Mississippi, that is an amber alert, but thankfully that was canceled about an hour after that was issued late last night as the child was found unharmed. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Not much at all. In fact, barely enough to measure for most of the state. Maybe a touch of light rain Sunday night or Monday morning, as you'll see. Let's check the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at noon. Ridging to the west, troughing off the east coast. And again, bright sunny weather today. We'll expect a high in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, great day to start the weekend. Sunny weather continues. We start the day down in the 30s, but the high should be in the low 60s. And Sunday, how about mid-60s? The NAM is showing a high of 65. We'll call it partly sunny. We note a clipper system north of the state. This is Sunday night at midnight. The surface low is near Pittsburgh, and you can see with a trailing surface boundary, maybe a little touch of light rain in spots, but this is no big deal. The moisture is limited. And then Monday at noon, again, it'll be a day where there could be cloudy periods. And could there be a sprinkle somewhere? Yes, but that's not a big deal, obviously. And then this is Tuesday. We are dry. A little cooler, but really not much. The high should be in the upper 50s. This is Wednesday. How about mid-60s? The GFS is showing 64 on Wednesday. But Thursday, a cold front comes in dry fashion. A 1,051 millibar high pushes in from the north. Strong north winds pick up. The high Thursday will drop in the 40s. And Friday morning's going to be cold. This is the upper air look on Friday. High amplitude pattern, ridging in the west, troughing in the east. We'll keep an eye on that upper low that's over Baja California. But Friday morning will be pretty cold with lows well down in the 20s, and again, the high Friday should be in the 40s. Thank goodness the really brunt of this cold air is going to stay north of us at the end of next week. And this is out there toward the end of the forecast. This is Sunday, the 15th of February, out there at mid-month. And again, big troughing on the east. A cold and dry look there, but the brutally cold air stays north. Here's a look at temperatures coming off the ensembles. You can see that cold pop out there around the 13th, 14th, and 15th with highs dropping in the 40s and lows dropping in the 20s. After that, we go back in the 50s. Arctic oscillation stays generally neutral to positive through mid-month. And again, when that is strongly negative, that can flush out some pretty cold air. The NAO just kind of hugs the neutral line, and I think that's keeping us out of trouble. If that were to spike negative, we could see some really cold air coming in. But again, with that thing around neutral, I think our coldest days will see highs in the 40s and lows mostly in the 20s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. My next video will be Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the updates tomorrow and Sunday. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.